Moi, Turku Yoga Guide here. In this session, I will teach you Parsvottanasana. But before that, let's talk about a few words about Asteya, non-stealing. What are the things that you can steal while doing your yoga practice? Well, you can steal someone's time, or you can steal your own time. And what does it mean? Well, you might be thinking that, okay, I will be doing my yoga practice the first thing in the morning that I wake up. But then something else comes up. You might get a phone call, or you might start exploring your Facebook feed, or you might just take your time to drink your coffee. And time goes by, and you have no time to do your yoga practice first thing in the morning. And then you are thinking, oh well, I'll do it during my lunch break. But something else might come up during the lunch break, and you have no time to do your yoga practice. And you will say to yourself, well, I'll do it the last thing in the evening. But maybe at the evening, before going to bed, you feel so tired, you have no energy left to do your yoga practice. So you have actually wasted the whole day just thinking about, I will be doing my yoga practice, but you are not actually doing it. So you waste your time for something that you are not actually doing. You are only thinking about it. Or you might be stealing some ideas. Maybe you have seen somebody else practicing a yoga pose in a special way, or figuring out something that you haven't figured out before. And then you tell that to your friends or somebody else that it's my idea. I found out this way of practicing the yoga practice, even though you just got the idea from somebody else. So try not to steal anyone else's ideas or thoughts or ways of practicing. Instead, try to find your own way of practicing the yoga poses. And in the next pose, I will give you different options how to practice Parsvottanasana. So once again, start in Samastitihi. Step to your right and now open your legs only elbow width apart. And place your arms behind your back. You can either hold on to your elbows. If you cannot reach all the way there, hold on to your wrists. Or you can make fists with your hands and press your knuckles together. So these are the easy options for you. Press the knuckles together, hold on to your wrists, or try to hold on to your elbows. Some more options are to press the fingertips together and keep your hands on your lower back. If you have more flexibility in your fingers and in your wrists, in your hands and in your shoulders, you might want to try to lift your hands a little bit higher so you get the roots of your fingers together, or even the palms of your hands together. But try to keep your elbows and your wrists in one level. So you should not be trying to get your hands as high up as possible. So remember the golden middle path, halfway. Not all the way up, maybe in the beginning all the way down, but eventually, once you practice more, you get more flexibility in your arms, in your wrists, in your hands, and you find the middle path. So these are your options, how to keep your hands, your arms behind your body. Start again with the rotation. So rotate your right leg from the hip socket, and this time also try to rotate your hips, your pelvis, aligned with the right leg. As you inhale, lift all the way up from the pelvic floor, lift your chin towards the ceiling, create space in your lower belly. With the exhalation, with the round back, bring the chin towards your chest and round your back over your right leg. And try to get your nose touching to your right knee or your forehead touching towards your chin. And stay here for 5 breaths. Keep your knees straight. Stand onto 2 strong legs. And remember to use your bandha. So draw the pelvic floor in towards your navel. And then once you have stayed here for 5 breaths, with the inhalation, come back to the center, rotate your legs in same direction, and then repeat the same thing to the left side. So rotate from your left hip socket and rotate also your chest, your navel, and your nose towards your left foot. As you inhale, lift all the way up from the pelvic floor, lift your chin towards the ceiling. With the exhalation, fold over your left leg, drop the head down, bring the chin towards the chest, round your back, and try to get your nose touching your knee or your forehead to touch your chin. Stay here for 5 breaths. And then with the inhalation, slowly come back up to a standing. Rotate the legs so you're standing equally in the middle. And with the exhalation, step your legs together in Samastitihi. So this pose, Parsvottanasana, makes your legs stronger and more flexible. But now you're also making your arms and your hands, your fingers, stronger and flexible. And that's something that you will need in the next pose, which is the first balance pose. So see you in the next session. Kiitos, moi moi!